folks, and welcome to another Saturday morning Samoflange.
Saturday morning Samoflange.
Well, you know what?
He's Matt. I'm Benjamin. We're still the victors of the world and the galaxy.
We solved it first round, and we kind of thought, should we keep doing this? And yeah, because we want to die.
Because we've been celebrating for a week straight.
Oh man. And I should say this. And I'm sorry because I saw it last week, and I failed to tell you. But when I was looking up War with the Evil Power Master, because it sounded like it was a sequel, it is not.
Oh.
But in 2019, it became a board game.
What?
This is one of the choose your own adventure
You gotta
board
be
games.
kidding.
War with the Evil Power Master.
Is the illustration just as good as this one?
No, he's got like a droopy Dracula look or something on him. So I mean, he's
I'll take your word
kind
for
of got if you want to see it there.
Okay.
Look at that.
That's a little Boris Karloff-y, but it's
is
good. It's good.
But it's its own cooperative game, which we don't need to play because we aced it.
Dude, I mean, we might as well get the game now. We're clearly good at this.
Yeah.
Clearly, we have discovered new talents.
Meant to be.
This is amazing.
Meant to be. Clearly meant to be. Okay.
Yeah, so during the week of celebration, we talked about, once again, how we've never been able to complete one of these books. We've always wanted to in one try.
One try, and we did.
And sure enough, just give me one quarter, man. I'll beat that video game. Done.
Unbelievable. Never been done before, but
so,
we did it.
In returning back this Saturday, I asked, what page were we on? But then I realized, it doesn't matter.
We beat it. It didn't matter. We had to restart.
We basically have to start over.
So I thought we'd start with the first decision we had to make, which was go from page 4.
Page 4.
Which was talk to the Senate or whatever?
Yeah. Talk to the Senate. Or go straight for it. And we went Han Soloing into it.
And that was the right decision. And we made the right decision each turn.
Right, every single way.
Because we were
How many did we make?
Die.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
So there it is.
New record, y'all.
Less than 7 degrees from Kevin Bacon there. we really rocked that one. So we're going to go to choose 10 because we're going to go the slow pokey way. And we're going to see what happens
We'll see if we can beat this even better this time.
Even better.
Yeah, we'll see because there were no chicks involved in the last go-around.
We didn't have anyone involved except for the
captain of the ship.
The pharmaceutical drug.
Yeah, exactly.
The wrestler,
the pharmaceutical artificial intelligence, right?
I took Rexicol last week. I was up all night.
That's how big Big Pharma gets in the future. It becomes artificial intelligence.
All right, so number 10, we're talking to the council.
Talking to the Galactic Council. We've got an illustration of it looks like a city, like Coruscant happening here with people.
Some decent art.
People flying above us. Maybe this is the 2005 revision art or something. No, it's good stuff. We've got some very eclectic civilization here with 3 eyes people and some big cone heads, and it looks like Greedo is in the audience. That's fun.
Good deal.
Flipto, prepare a message to all unit commanders ordering them back to base. Alert base command on Lycus. Tell them we will make a hyperspace return. This is a red emergency. Red emergency. You are greeted at base by the leaders of the Lacunian System Congress, elected representatives from throughout the multi-galactic system. The spokesperson for the Congress is Tara, an old woman from one of the first space colonies established by Earthlings. She is respected for her firmness, wisdom, judgment, and patience. Tara is also remembered as a fierce warrior, a heroine of the early days of the Purple Days War, when bandits ravaged the independent planets. Now she faces you. There is determination in the set of her mouth. So, Commander, it's our old friend, the evil Power Master, is it? Yes, Tara, he's back. The Great Hall is filled with the babble of countless languages, as representatives from all over the multi-galactic universe talk excitedly about the dreaded evil Power Master. With the swiftness of a forest that falls silent at an intruder's appearance, the noise is extinguished, as a deep, metallic voice fills all corners, all spaces of the hall.
We've just encountered our first new character, Tara.
Yes, we got Tara now.
Okay.
Tara, yes.
What's she look?
Turn to page 12.
All right.
I don't know. She's a grizzled war veteran.
On Earth, they call me Cindy.
All right. So now we've got some. All right. I asked this question last week about the last Starfighter. Remember the guy who had the big head?
Yes.
And he says Zur. That was his name. Zurg.
Yeah.
Yes. So Zur's big head just appeared apparently.
Okay.
And so Give up, fools! Your time has come. You have witnessed my power. Zer is probably Stallone now, or some kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger clone. Give up, fools! Your time has come. You have witnessed my power in the past. Hamog and Arut are just reminders. Submit to my will or Earth, Mazina, and one more planet of my choosing will disappear. You have just 3 days to give me your answer. You turn to Tara, who sits quietly, hands folded in her lap, eyes half shut in meditation. Oh, well, Tara, what do you think? There is no time to think, Commander. There's only time to act. You know that she is right. Marzina has a population 723 times the size of Earth's. Such large-scale destruction of life is unthinkable. Suddenly you have an idea. Tara, that voice! I've heard it before. I always believed that the evil Power Master has a base here on Lycus. When he's in human form, it's natural for him to be right here. I believe I know where the voice is coming from. Let me chase it down. She nods her head. Yes, I've thought before that the enemy could be among us. Would you like me to work with you, or will you... Oh, that's her, I guess. Yes, I've thought before that the enemy could be among us. Would you like me to work with you, or will you pursue him on your own for now? If you decide to go this mission alone, turn to page 21. This is page 12.
Okay.
If you decide to join forces with Tara, turn to page 16.
21 is going alone.
Going alone at 21.
And 12?
Joining forces is 16.
Oh, we're on 12.
We're on 12.
And 16 is joining forces.
Yes.
Well, hello, little lady.
16 it is.
I ain't leaving you. I ain't leaving you. 16. I took my Rexatal. I should be good for next 24 hours.
I am the man who will fight for your honor. Tara, I would be honored if you joined me. The evil Power Master defies ordinary approaches. Your experience? Oh, it's needed. Thank you. Tut-tut, think nothing of it. Now let's leave this dreary hall and its babbling. I can hardly hear myself think. Once away, you explained to Tara that the voice reminded you somewhat of a recording made by a terrorist group years back. Here it gets better.
Good memory.
The recording had been a demand for money. Oh. And then we got another illustration of some Neptune-looking city. And then turn to the next page. All right. Remember the Purple Days War and the terrorist gang that tried to blackmail the Congress for $300 million Lacunian dollars, Tara? Who could forget? They almost succeeded when they hijacked the giant intergalactic transport, she replies. Well, I think it could be the same gang. I remember where their headquarters was located. Let's start there. The major city of Lycus is strung out along both sides of the river Klinda. Towers and spheres as tall as 40 stories are spanned by graceful arches serving as walkways. You and Tara approach one of the large spheres on the far side of the city, overlooking the river. Years ago, on the top floor had been the headquarters of the terrorist gang. It's just a hunch on your part that the gang may be at it again, but you have followed hunches before, and they have usually been right. That's because we saved the galaxy in one of your lives.
Yeah, you forgot I already won this, but yeah, go ahead.
Turn to page 22.
Okay. So far, so good.
Yeah, doing all right. We got another illustration of us ascending some kind of, like, invisible staircase here.
Excellent.
Yes, very sci-fi. No one is outside the sphere. All seems quiet. Access is simple. No questions, no guards, no hassle. You take the shuttle stairway to the top level of the sphere. Using a digital lockpick, standard issue for the Rapid Force,
of course,
you enter the space once occupied by the terrorists. The room seems deserted except for an old computer console and display unit in a corner. A green glow bathes the display unit. Moving across the room, you find a short message on the computer screen. Fools, your time is almost up. Capitulate now. We're on to them, Tara. It's got to be them. This is a message to the Congress. The deadline is too soon. On a whim, you hit the key on the computer for print. And the old-fashioned laser printer next to the console prints away.
Very old-fashioned. Wow.
That's fantastic.
Excellent.
Turn to page 5. Remember when...
revised from 2005.
Do you remember when printers had just a big print button on the keyboard itself? It's good times. Good times.
Good times, great oldies, yes.
All right. Look at this, Tara. It's a plan and timetable for takeover after the Congress gives in. Unit 3. occupy Great Hall. Unit 2B, occupy Computer Control Center. Unit 1, disarm Rapid Force. Unit 5, control Information Center. Unit 4, control food distribution. They're so confident of success. Okay. Do you remember that game, Resident Evil? Like, one of my favorite parts of Resident Evil 4, you're playing as Leon Kennedy. You walk into the bad guy's, little hut village, and there's no one there, but you find a note just on the table. It says, "Our plan." And it's got everything written out about how they're going to do the sacrifice.
Something maybe they should have just picked up on the way out. But,
could you just maybe...
Al always comes late to these meetings, so let's leave him a little bullet.
Where's Al?
And here's where we'll be too. You have to admit we're gonna do this at the old warehouse.
At the old warehouse down by the docks on Saturday night.
Yeah. Give him the date, time, and place. All right.
They're so confident of success. Let's do a check with the Central Computer Service and run down the other terminals. That should give us a location of their other bases. Tara hesitates. Well, what's up, Tara? You ask. Whoever was here might come back. These people aren't stupid. Let's wait here and try to capture one of them. You consider this. But on the other hand, you say, time is of the essence. The evil Power Master is as good as his word. He'll destroy those planets unless we can get to him. We must deactivate the laser cannon, or whatever it is he's using. If you decide to wait where you are on the chance that someone will return, turn to page 50. This is page 5. If you decide to check the Central Computer Service in hopes of locating the other bases and the main headquarters of the evil Power Master, turn to page 52.
So 50 or 52?
Yes.
So we either wait?
We wait here that on the chance that someone will return. That's what Tara thinks. And then, otherwise, we check the Central Computer Service.
Tara, listen to me. I've already beat him once. I know what I'm doing. We're going in.
Harrison Ford could take some acting lessons from you. You see, you say we're going in, but really we're just checking the card catalog.
Yeah, but it sounds sort of... I ain't waiting around for no man.
Sounds better than this.
Read the instructions. You read it.
Read the instructions. New York City. All right.
Done.
Let's get back to headquarters and the Central Computer Service. That's our best lead. We can send a patrol to watch this place, Tara. Fine with me. Before you can reach the shuttle stairs that lead to the ground level, 3 orange-skinned creatures burst in. Each one has a ring of eyes around its bulbous head. One of them cries out, "Freakish gonna eat me, All right. Dropping to a crouch, you grab your laser gun and fire. Zap! 2 of the creatures are stunned. I'm getting some serious, like, Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah,
like,
Spaceman
Spiff vibes.
Yeah,
look, it's even the aliens kind of even look like the Zorgs.
Oh, wow.
That he fights.
That's great. Many eyes and everything.
Yeah. 2 of the creatures are stunned. The third leaps into the stairway and disappears down the steps. It's no use following, you decide. That orange creature was too fast. You and Tara race back to headquarters. Rushing to the Central Computer Service, you order an immediate trace on the computer. Turn to page 57. Right away, Commander, right away, the head of the service says. You confer with Tara. She suggests that one of you talk to Congress and let them know what's going on, warning them not to capitulate. The other should return to the terrorist headquarters and keep an eye on that computer. If you decide to be the one to talk to Congress, turn to page 75. This is page 57.
Okay, 57. Yep.
If you decide to return to the computer, turn to page 47.
So 75, talk to the Congress.
And 47, there's that one orange dude still running around, and 2 of them are stunned.
Han Solo went charging after them stormtroopers. Trying to kill you off.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to return to the computer on page 47, right?
Right. That's chasing.
We don't want to talk to Congress. We've had enough of them.
No, we've already talked to them once.
Talk to the Galactic Senate.
And talk to the hand. Do this.
47. Oh. You stay with the computer, Tara. Fine. I'll talk to Congress, she says. Oh, wait, that's the different voice. Fine. I'll talk to Congress. I got to work up these characters. The computer team is superb. Their search procedures are brilliant, efficient, and ultimately productive.
Oh.
Pay dirt, Commander! Final trace going through in moments. The woman who heads the computer team hands you a printout of the other remote terminal locations. You feel triumphant. The evil Power Master has made an enormous mistake in using conventional computers. Thank you, Colonel. Well done. You gaze down at the printout. It indicates 11 supplementary terminals, representing bases of the evil Power Master. You feared this, but you were prepared for the worst. One terminal is missing from the printout. The primary one! The primary source, Colonel! The primary source! Where is it? You ask. Turn to page 68.
Okay.
One moment, Commander. The Colonel scans an additional printout. Look of misgiving on her face. You pace the small, cramped area of the computer center. Flipto sits calmly, gazing at the printout. Occasionally, his eyes stray to the multi-galactic map and the time indicator over the main computer. It's here, Commander. I've got it. The central computer terminal, the Colonel says. The center of the evil Power Master's activity seems to be a nearby satellite. Further search, however, reveals that the communication control appears to have come from planet Follop, far away on the edge of the void of Nairo. This is leading into our first set of decisions.
Yes.
So interesting. You know that in recent days, communication with Follop has been almost impossible. You are onto something. You are convinced of it. Let's get out there, Flipto. There's no time to lose. Careful, Commander. Don't rush. I think it through. Let's talk to the Congress first. Martians, you say. Always so cautious, but you may have a point. If you take Flipto's advice and talk to Congress, turn to page 92. This is from page 68. If you follow your instinct and blast off with Flipto to Follop, turn to page 96. Was 96 one of our choices before?
What was the 2 again? I'm sorry.
We're on 68, and we were turning to 92 for Congress.
92 back to Congress.
And 96 was to go to Follop. Did we have 96?
No, we haven't had 96 yet.
Oh, wow.
I'm not talking to Congress. They want me to talk to Congress. No.
It literally is phrased, if you follow your instinct and blast off with Flipto to Follop. I mean, that's what we've been doing this whole time, right?
Yes.
This is choose your own adventure, not choose your own...
Not let the Congress choose my adventure. Done. 96. We're not going back. I know you want us to go back to Congress.
Isn't public speaking 101?
We're not doing this. So we're going.
90.
Come on, flip off. Let's do this.
Come on, flip off.
Flipto, flip him the bird.
No time, Flippo. No time for chat. I need you. Let's go. You dash from the central computer service to your ship in no time flat. The blast off, the leap into hyperspace, and the journey to Follop takes less time than you thought. Then, just on the perimeter of Follop's atmosphere, you run into trouble. Your ship is attacked by planetary defenders, but you keep on going. Suddenly, you see it. A light track, broad, golden, shining, flows away from Follop, straight toward the void of Nairo. And look at this, we got like a star shooting out one giant light beam into the black void. Yes. If you follow the light track into the void, thinking it is an escape beam for the evil Power Master, turn to page 116. This is from page 97.
Okay.
If you
wait, we were on page 98.
Uh-oh.
Right?
We were? Did I mess up?
Hold on, go back to page 68. Maybe I wrote down the wrong one. Was it 97?
68 is 92 or 96.
96. Oh, you're right. Oh, 96. I couldn't read my own around. Oh, right. 69. So we're on 97, and what's the choices?
Yes, again? 97 now. If you follow the light track into the void, thinking it is an escape beam for the evil Power Master, which wasn't mentioned in the story, just sort of in the choice, turn to page 116. If you ignore the light track and go on into Follop, turn to page 117. This is one of those choices where, as a kid, you're thinking, well, I'll go to 116, and if it feels wrong, I'll just look at the next page and say that I did.
Well, here's the thing. 116's death, then.
How? Why?
Because
into the
unless
void?
It's another choice. Because we're not turning the page after that, because two
choices. Yeah, you're right.
I smell a trap.
It depends on if 116 is on the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the book.
I smell a trap, and a trap smells like calamari.
It's a trap!
It's a trap! 117.
117. We're ignoring the light and going on to Follop, is what you're saying.
Yes. Forget that.
We're going on to Follop, Flipto. Haven't got time to waste now. The Follop defenses suddenly, mysteriously cease. Your ship cruises in unopposed, landing near a large city. A strange, Perhaps magical force comes over you in Flipto. You seem to drift on a cushion of air. Everything seems beautiful, comfortable, and right. Horror is gone. Agony does not exist. A voice floats toward you. Not so evil after all, is it? Why not join us? All caps. Your thoughts drift, examining the question and the choice. Battles and fighting are forgotten. What will you decide? How can you know that the creature you call the evil Power Master is really evil? Maybe you can't know. Maybe he isn't.
Needs a hug.
The end.
What?
The flummoxed look on your face.
So
that's it. We got ingested into a mind beam, a mind control beam, and the entire planet was apparently like strangely shouty because it was in all caps, and then they were like, just join us. Join us. Like the Evil Deadites from Evil Dead. Join us. That's it.
Wow, that's lame.
That was it. It was totally lame. Could you imagine if that would have happened
was
last
116?
Saturday? That was 117.
That was 116.
Yeah, that was... Yes!
No, 116.
Totally. So the one I really meant to read was, you choose to follow the light track into the void on the chance that either it is an escape route of the evil Power Master or the route to his base. But the evil Power Master has counted on your curiosity and determination. The beam of light is a trick, and it has terrible powers. Your skin begins to wrinkle. Your muscles lose size and shape. Your hair thins. Your teeth rattle in your mouth. You are dying of instant old age. The evil Power Master's last laugh is on you. In the end.
They were both...
You flip open to 116 and you're like, I got a foolproof plan. If 116 is bad, I'm just going to go to 117. And then I flipped it open and
Kobayashi maneuver.
The Kobayashi Maru. And look, let me tell you, it took all the focus and determination I had as an actor to keep my poker face on when I opened this up. Okay. And they both said the end right in front of me.
Hold on, go back again. Page 68.
I was secretly hoping one of them was really good and one of them was really bad.
Wow, go back to page 68.
We just died twice.
What was the choice on 68? Unbelievable.
Oh, not just deaths, but like bad ones.
Yeah.
I kind of like the instant old age death though. That's my favorite though. I like that Indiana Jones moment, like he chose poorly.
He chose poorly. All right, so what's 68 choices again?
68. Congress or follow your instinct and blast off with Flipto.
Fine, we'll go back to Congress.
So really, that's our only choice is Congress at 92?
Let's go back.
Oh, man.
Congress. They want us back there for some reason. Let's go back.
92.
Congress.
You decide that Flipto is right. The problem is just too big. That's what she said. You shouldn't fly off. That's not in the book. You shouldn't fly off the handle and go chasing out into space on your own. It is definitely better to seek the advice and concurrence of the Congress, where older and, you hope, wiser heads can provide good guidance. You find Tara, and she leads the way through the throngs in the great hall. The two of you speak earnestly, as leaders listen attentively. They examine the printouts and spend time in earnest conference. Finally, they reach a decision. The eldest speaks. Holy smokes, look at this illustration down here. We've got a full-on, area, what's the Borg invasion? A Wolf 359.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's like a Wolf 359
Everyone's
episode.
involved. Look out.
Attack follow-up. That is the main thrust. The secondary activity will be rounding up the 11 other bases. You and Tara will accompany the main attack force. Flipto will go with the others. Through the next 38 hours, the battle ebbs and flows. Wow, full-on, we're in an armada, attacking Flipto. Or follow-up. Through the next 38 hours, the battle ebbs and flows. Spaceships, Delta fighters, and supply transports explode with brilliant flashes of orange and white. Still, more attackers continue to surge forward. 3 planets fall to the will of the evil Power Master. As they die, they leave no trace but a murmur of anguish. Turn to page 119.
Not what I was expecting when we went to...
we went to talk to Congress, and we're in Wolf 359.
Yeah.
Okay. You push on. More waves of assault ships are beaten back. Tara is once again a formidable fighter, leading the attack and encouraging her warriors. Together you survive many onslaughts by the evil Power Master's followers. With one last massive effort, you and Tara break through Follop's defensive shield with 6 other ships. You are rocked into the entry of the force field. Your ship turns a bright red from the heat of the entry. You line up your sights with the headquarters of the evil Power Master. Then you fire. Wham! The building disintegrates. The base of the evil Power Master is no more. Peace reigns. Tara gives you the thumbs up sign. The multi-galactic Lacunian system lives on. The end.
Shut up! Just to go into Congress, we blew.
We went to Congress,
and then even better.
And then we Star Wars bullseyed the Death Star trench.
Hold on, we got time.
That's
crazy. That's a great ending.
Wait, never would have thought going back to Congress would have given us that.
Yeah.
I
was like, where are we
great
going
shot,
with
kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
That's exactly what it was.
Dang.
Go to Congress and take on the Death Star.
Congress and take on the Death Star.
Right, so what was 57? Go to 57. Was that another choice to go to Congress? Because I want to see if this leads to the same place. Remember that other choice they told us to go to Congress again?
That's a good point. 57. If you decide to be the one to go talk to Congress, turn to page 75.
Okay, let's do that. 75. That's the one we haven't done. So let's do that. Let's see what happens. Because that's a different area.
That's nuts.
What if we talk to Congress early?
Now check it out. We've got some episode 1 Star Wars Congress happening right here. We've got a full contingent of aliens wrapped around. Look, there's E.T. over in the corner, just like in episode 1. I'll talk to the Congress, Tara. I'll talk to the Congress, Tara. She nods her agreement. You leave immediately for the Great Hall, where all is chaos. Delegates from all over the universe are babbling in frightened confusion. You approach the main table, where the venerable leaders of the Congress are gathered. Please, let me speak to you, our representatives, you say. Eager for any direction or guidance, the leaders give you the floor. Friends, don't give in. Have courage, I beseech you. The evil Power Master can be defeated. Yes. A murmur of disbelief greets your words. As you begin to speak again, the crowd jeers. Shouts of, "Fool! We've heard this speech before!" and "We'll all die!" resound through the great hall. You hold up your hands for silence, but no one listens. Turn to page 78. Then the voice, the metallic, twanging voice of the evil Power Master fills up the room again.
You're evil.
Don't be fools! Give up now! Time is running out! Hesitate, and you are doomed! There is a momentary silence.
And?
Then the great hall fills with screams and shouts.
Okay.
The Congress has become a hysterical, frightened mob. The deadline is almost up. Doom is a few hours away. Flipto rushes into the great hall. He has been in the computer room with Tara. Commander, I've got it. I know where the evil Power Master is. He has a satellite orbiting this very planet. It's small, and its protection is limited. There are 11 similar satellites throughout the system, all under his control. There is no time to think, only to act. If you decide to launch an immediate attack...
Page?
From page 78. If you decide to launch an attack immediately, turn to page 120.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And
then if you decide to inform Congress and get the members to order a full-scale attack, turn to page 89.
None of these are choices.
We haven't had 89 or 120.
I'm turning to Congress. I'm
this
going to Congress
nuts.
now.
So now we're turning back to Congress.
Yeah, 89. We got it. It worked. It's worked for us.
I mean, now that we've got something to tell them.
Why stop a good thing?
89.
89. Done.
It was
done.
Excellent, yeah.
Excellent, yeah.
Despite the urgency of the situation, you know that the Congress must be informed. You approach... Oh, you know what? That's the last thing it told us was, there's no time to think, just act. And then we sat there and thought. We ruined it.
Oh, no. Is this... Oh, okay.
You approach the leaders. I mean, I don't know. It's a long page.
All right.
Tara has reached them first and is already deep in conversation. She is trying to persuade them to order a full strike. It's a calculated risk to order a full strike. There is danger of devastation so complete that it can destroy the entire system by the shockwaves and the deadly fallout. But the evil Power Master represents an eternal danger to the system. Perhaps the risk is worth it. The Congress leaders decide, full strike it is. The combat crews are mounted. The weapons are trained on the target. The commands are given. The Lacunians fire. With no chance to escape the blast, the evil Power Master's followers return fire, and in the gigantic explosions that occur, all life forms in the system suffer. In minutes, 60% have died, the lucky 60%. The others linger on in pain. But the evil Power Master is victorious. His nature is more negative, more destructive than the power of weapons. He is not damaged by the blasts. He reigns supreme and alone in the universe. The end.
What? So wait, if we would have waited longer to go to Congress, we'd have won. But doing it early, we just messed up the whole deal.
I'm not sure I know what to say to that. Yeah, it seems a bit of a conundrum. I'm a little confused now.
Because we went on the wrong day? Was that it?
We should have gone on Tuesday. They're serving tacos in the lobby. Everyone's in a better mood on Tuesdays.
No, but we had to wait till Saturday.
Morning.
Samoflange.
Dang it!